Hi, this is Jees. This is April 29th, 2020, and it is like my PhD life is continuing. It is, we have some experiment that is running. I think we need excessive focus on finishing this project. I think that is one of the main things that we will be focusing on, and I will be working very much dedicated towards working almost full time on this project, in the sense that even though I used to take some time off and then try to enjoy and all that, I'll just keep only for weekends, and on the weekdays I'm going to work using like extreme crunch methods that I have so far, which I have used many years before during my preparation for the entrance examinations, which is like mostly what I do is like I just go and focus only on studying and not anything else, like in the sense I just go out and then do exercise and all that, come and confine myself to work on stuff that is very important and has larger implications. So I wanted to focus on that. I think that kind of really helped me when I was doing the earlier examinations, but I think it is much more different now, but I think far more, at least in terms of getting a paper ready to publication, and that is very important for the just staying on top of the main matter that we have. I think that is one of the main things that I'll have to focus on. So apart from that, I think I'm pretty healthy. I don't feel anything bad. That's why I'm having pretty normal life here, mostly trying to did not go do an exercise today. Mostly I was cooking in the morning, so I could not go out. So that is one of the main thing that is a difference that I have from yesterday. Went for shopping today. That was really good. So all the stuff is there basically. So I just got all the stuff that I need for like almost 2 weeks. But I need to still go to get the milk and all that. That is the basic stuff that I need. That's the only thing that I mostly need. Yeah, apart from that, I don't basically see a much difference. Talked to my parents in the morning. It was, I think the internet was pretty jittery, so I could not even really know what was going on. And we were talking about sometime about the COVID and medicine and stuff like that. Much more very practical. And then they're not looking towards going out anytime sooner. So that is one of the most consoling thing that we might have. And brother talked to my brothers and on kids. Mostly it was like over the prayer time. But mostly my brother was giving me like telling me that you will have to spend more time with the research and stuff. That will be much more easier for me to graduate on time. So I think I also believe that. Apart from that, they are all doing great. They're sitting at home, mostly working, and then trying to get some free time in the evening to play some badminton or something at home. Great, so that is all great. My friends are all doing great. They are basically in and around. Some of them have exams, some of them are like just finishing up their stuff and all that. So my roommate gave a talk today to his old college for whatever department he is in, like biology or bioengineering. So I think that also went well. Hopefully then more people will be motivated towards doing PhD and stuff. So I'll split the last portion of this video for basically expressing my feelings, just as I write my diary, but not more, since it is public domain. I don't do anything so much personal. I don't have much of things personal that's going on when you're doing PhD, so it doesn't even matter. So I'll go to the numbers quickly. So you can see that these numbers are very different. So total number of cases is 3 million once again, 3.2 million actually. Then total number of new cases 81,000 plus, so that number is going up from yesterday. Total number of deaths is 228,239. So that number is going up, I mean, definitely. So total number of deaths today is 6,593. That number is bigger than the number which we saw yesterday. That's really alarming. Total number of inquiries has hit 1 million. That's really cool. Total number of active cases is close to 2 million. So in a couple of days, hopefully, we will reach one of the bad landmarks that we never wanted to reach. So it's like very depressing that we will have close to 2 million, 2 million active cases. So total number of critical has risen to 59,817. That is really bad, because we have started noticing this at 50,000, and then now it has gone 10,000 more over the period of like 1.5 weeks. So basically that's like a really bad data that we have coming in. Yes, and coming into the total number of cases by country, So United States has the highest toll so far, 1 million, 28,000 more cases are reported today. That's going up. That's like really nice. Spain 236,000, 4,700. Then that number is also going up. Italy 203,000, 2,086 cases. That number virtually has not changed, and it is still at there. So you really know how difficult it is to come back from a state of active infection to no infection. So that's like one of the things that every country should be very much aware of going into this state. France 166,509 cases. That number is coming up, but France, we don't know how the numbers and reporting and all those things, it does not make sense in some days, but we are trying to be expecting a good result from here. So I think this number is really consoling today. United Kingdom has 165,000 cases and 4,076 cases that is recorded today. That number is still going up from previous days. So, but that is more number of cases also means that there is more number of testing, and then that helps us to easily identify these people from infecting other people. Total number of deaths by country. So United States has highest so far. It is 61,656. So it crossed the 60,000 mark today. We also have to remind ourselves that this number 60,000 was predicted by the end of by mid-May at least. So we are hitting that number very early in the game. So I think that's one of the things that we have to be really careful. We have to see and discuss the effectiveness of a model and what the inputs to a model are. So I think that's one of the good things that we might be rethinking. 2,390 cases of death today. So that number is going down from yesterday. It was 2,400 plus. Italy 20,682 and 323 people died today. That number is going down. UK 26,097, 795 new deaths recorded today. That number is going up. And also you can see that until yesterday it was the fifth country, the country that with the it was in the top 5 countries, which is it was occupying the 5th position in the total number of deaths. So United Kingdom suddenly has come up to the 3rd position with a lot of number of deaths reported yesterday, and that is really alarming. So Spain has 24,453 today total death and number of deaths today. France 24,087 and 427 deaths today. All of these countries' numbers are going up except for the USA and Italy. So I think for the United States, I think it's a very good place to be at in that decreasing set of curve, but that is definitely not a place which you should aspire for. To be you aspire for something which is very less than this, and the 60,000 is very big number if you think of that number in terms of deaths as individual human beings. So that is one of the main things that we have. A lot of positive news coming up, and one of the main positive news that we have is the Dr. Anthony Fauci's announcement today saying that there was a randomized trial, and that randomized trial was has come out with very good results. I think the company's name is Gilead. Gilead is actually has started a trial on a particular drug called Remdesivir. I'm not familiar with the name of the drug, but I think the name of the drug is actually so its name is some Remdesivir or something. So it is from Gilead, and Remdesivir is the name of the drug. I think that has a significant amount of revival time. I mean, the time for recovery for its individual persons. So it is going down all the way from 15 days to almost 11 days. And then if you look at this details about the randomized trials, it is like really promising. It's not a golden bullet that you have. It's not a silver bullet. It's not like something that you can solve the problem, but it is a good news. At least we can know that this treatment is working in order to alleviate the symptoms, and then people can go home very fast. So they tested it on the very critically ill person, and a lot of people could go home long before they were expected to recover in normal conditions that they have. So that is like a good thing. Again, they have to peer review this thing. So this is the initial trial results, I think it's a phase 3 trial results. That's like really good news, but we will wait for the peer review before the FDA gives an approval for this medicine to be used in active this thing. So this drug was basically used and developed for all this MERS and SARS and all those things. So we really have to play it by applying it to a large population and seeing what are its effects, and then trying to use it on patients who are extremely in need of a medical intervention. So that might be the way to go forward. I think it's an incredible effort from national agencies that lead this research. So a lot of other things are going on. Many of the states are trying to open this up. So Los Angeles becomes the first major city to make all the test completely free for all residents. So I think that will help to identify and isolate people far easier. And many of the cities are going to open up. So my state will open up. The stay-in-home orders are going to be ending tomorrow. So day after tomorrow, so it will be opening up. So we might be going out for shopping tomorrow. So my roommate might go. So that is the main updates that we have. So apart from that, I think my feelings about general stuff that going around is like, it's really alarming for me. It's in the sense, I really understand that the economy needs to open up. I really have this feeling that it should open up, but again, how it is going to impact the numbers of COVID, we really do not know. We have to see that, and we have to be very careful. Still, we should not give up our social distancing norms in any way, and we should not go out for anything that is non-essential, in the sense even with you should not, you should be able to maintain social distance wherever you have to make sure that fact. That's one of the feelings that I have. Apart from that's very personal, in the sense I don't have to be overly sensitive about where to go, how to go, and all. That's all the state has decided: where to go, when to go, how to go, and how to maintain the social distance and all that. But the problem is increasingly we getting comfortable, or increasingly we getting to a feeling that, oh, it's fine, and then we can do whatever we like, that will be okay, and we don't need to use mask and all of that. Those kind of feelings are really strange, and then very scary for me, in the sense I always forget and continue the old normal, but I think it's a new normal that we have. So that's one of the things that we have to be really careful. So I think tomorrow onwards I'll be just trying to just include those feelings of mine as much as possible, but I don't get time, basically. That's my basic problem. So I'll have more structure to it, but tomorrow we'll see what's going on. Till then, bye.